Hello. Hope y'all can see me. I had some issues with light. It's a very dark day today. Hopefully, we'll have some people join. It is Scrappy Binder Day, which I'm really excited about. I always have a lot of fun with these, and I can show ya my Scrappy Binder. And I brought out all of my stuff for the Scrappy Binder. It's kind of been a wild few days. Hey there. I have a really sick chicken that I've been nursing, and I don't think there's anything more I can do for her than to just make her comfortable. So that's been kind of taking a lot of my brain juices just as far as like it's so hard for me when I have an animal that's not feeling well, and I have lots of chickens, so, and they don't live a very long time, sadly. So this is what we have so far. It's just looking so much fun. I just love my little Scrappy Binder. I love these. That's super fun. I feel like we should do some more of that with the pockets. And yeah, I would like to do that, I think. I had a dream last night that I watercolored on Tomoe River paper, I think. Yeah, that goes out a little bit. But here's some more of these pictures. So this is what I'm trying to get through. I'm trying to get through all of these photos and put them in my Scrappy Binder. How are you doing, Julianne? Ooh, this is so much fun for like Christmas. Hey, Trudy, please don't fall, because if you fall, that's not going to be good. What happened here? That's interesting, because this is a selfie. Canon selfie. Huh. Interesting. My kids, when they were little. Like, a lot of these I just didn't get to. Do something with that. Oh my goodness. Baby count. Kind of be fun to do something with that too. Isn't it fun? Oh my gosh. It's so much fun. I think it's super fun. I don't know what happened. I have a feeling something happened with this picture, because look at this. There's like stuff all around it. That's so weird. That is very weird. And then there's something back here too. Ah, and that's fat baby Howard and baby count. So cute. Okay, so I've got some photos here that I would love to play with. I really like this. Just a simple, of course, I'm getting a text right now. Like, I don't. Oh, it's because I texted earlier. So I think my chicken is upset because I'm talking, probably because I've been quiet all day. But I would like to do something like this for these two things and use the page protector. I think that would be fun. And I gave away oh look, all of these too. That's like one of the same. Trudy, please do not fall. Oh, these are the, okay, I know what those are. Okay, so that'll be more I have to go through. More pictures. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, there's so many pictures, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna pick out, I do have some scrapbook paper left. still. And I'm going to go grab it. I limited myself to, where is it? I think it's this. Yeah. I limited myself when I went through my whole studio to this thing. It's like one of those little 12 by 12 document protector things. And so this is some fun paper I could use. And since Baby Count like thinks he's all that in a bag of potato chips, maybe I could use that. Yeah. So just like the simplicity of just like a piece of paper and then the picture, a tiny little sentiment. But as per usual, I don't remember what the dimensions are. And every time I say, I'm going to write this down, but I don't. I don't write it down. It's like the, hey Trudy, do you not like me talking so loud? Honey? God, that would be so sad if she passed while we were doing our live. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 3 from the half mark. I'm trying to find a piece of paper that I don't care about getting messed up. So that means it's, this is a quarter, 5/16, right? Because these are 16s, 4, 8. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I should write them down, right? Like somewhere and make it where I could just look at it. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. 3 and 5/8 for the little ones. Little pockets. My husband and I were taking down Christmas stuff to decorate. It's so different. I mean, maybe y'all are in that space already of not having children at home to do, what am I trying to say? Christmassy things. But it's kind of sad. So I'm trying not to get depressed about it. Now, when Mariana gets older, that'll be awesome. What I want to do first, I want to I said 5/16, right? Is that going to be tall enough though? We'll see. But last time I feel like I did this wrong. Yeah, see, I did it again. Ah! Why? This happened last time where I thought I measured it correctly. Oh my word. That's very frustrating to me. Like, why? This is 2, 3, So it's not 5/16, it's 7/16. I think. I don't know. Help. Okay, let's see. That's the same. I'm going to say 7. Because is that about how little it was? This difference? It's like way different. Like legit, Trudy, if you fall, you're done. Like that's not good for you. Two, that's a half. So it's 8/16, 9/16. That's what it was. I know, you're upset. And I don't know, it's probably because I'm talking. That's the only thing that's different. The temperature is the same. I don't even know it's going to be tall enough, y'all. I don't know. Watch it not even be tall enough. And then I'm going to have to go. I know. Yeah, it's not even tall enough. You see this? You see this? All right. Well, try again. Three and 5/8. Now I'm gonna double check this because I don't want to. Yes, I don't know. It's weird. They're weird sizes. It's very weird and hard to keep track of. Yeah, 5/8. 5/8. 3, which is right here. And this is 3.5. So this would be 3 and 5/8. Please, 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 please. Please work. Please work. Oh, yay. Trudy, honey. I feel like I need to put her in the bathroom so that she's not freaking out. And I'm going to have to just use this part of the barcode. And that's just the way it's going to be. Because I want to use all this. I want to use both of the pieces. And these other little pieces I'll have to save for other things. Punch stuff out. She could, honestly, she could be like on her last, they do this sometimes where they like flail a little bit when they're like at the very end. Oh, it's so sad. Look at him. Look, it's like going to be all covered up anyway. I need to make this smaller. I'm going to go 1/2 inch and going to go 2 1/4 inches. That's what I'm going to do. And I know it's like super baby, but that's okay. 1 1/2, which hopefully they won't cut them off, which it will. So we're going to have to go a little bigger for this one. Cutting off the tinsel, but whatever. I'll just leave that like that. And then for this one, I'm gonna get some. I'm just use the same washi. same washi because I like it. It's okay to use the same stuff over and over again. I love doing that. I think it's good. I'm trying to find my glue that I just got. It's a little wonky, and that's okay. And let's see what else. It'd be kind of fun to do some gold since it's kind of Christmassy. Like a little tag or something. Okay, let me find I gotta find there it is, right here. This stuff, which is that glue. It's kind of shrinking a little bit, unfortunately. Whoops, that didn't help. Little baby pages, which are fun for these little tiny things. And then I'm going to keep this one smack dab in the center. So cute. Not going to overthink it. I'm going to do a line around it too. I kind of feel like these sessions, the ones at the end of the month in the evening, it's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like you can get in a state of flow, which is like the best, getting in a state of flow, where you're just getting a whole bunch of stuff done and you're just having fun and not really overthinking a whole lot. Because you really shouldn't. I mean, I try not to. It happens, though. It happens, unfortunately. Okay. This is some other washi. All right, so I'm going to take this gold washi. Oh, I think she pooped. Ew. And I want to make like a little gold flag. This washi I got from Walmart. And I'm going to make it a teeny bit thinner. Not a ton. And then real simple, you just cut two little, make a little triangle to make like a little banner. Like that. It's a little blingy bling, which is fun. This is my 10 jelly roll, the number 10. And trying to keep it simple. Then I've got the The one that I used for this was the big thick gel. That one is in my No Sweat Vignettes kit that I use a lot. Sorry, I have like this lamp because it's so dark outside. Just little simple lines. And that's it. All right. Same with this one. This one I'm going to do just like that. So I'm not really doing the bottom part. And then I want to do something like Baby Count's first Christmas or something, because I think this was his first Christmas. There. They're cute. Okay, I'll grab another one of the pockets. Come on. These are weird because there's like a piece of plastic in between where the front and back go, if that makes sense. So like there's this side and there's this side, and normally with page protectors there's like nothing in between, but there's like an actual like 3 layers instead of 2 layers. So instead of them just doing the things and pressing their machine down and it just being, there's 3 layers. I don't know if you can tell what I'm talking about, but that's what it is. And I have another thing of protectors. This one. Maybe I can show you. So this is what I mean. Like this. See, there's like this front part, and then this back part, and then there's like a layer in between. Can y'all see that? So it kind of makes it hard putting stuff in them sometimes. Only the 4 per page ones are like that. Yeah, if you bought them from the link that I had in my little Amazon thingy, I guess they're the same ones. But so you're saying only the 4? Let me see. So my 2 pagers are like that too, my 2. And then the 1 pagers are also like that. So all of mine are like that for some reason. Weird. Trudy, honey, you're gonna... I don't know what you're doing. Sorry, I had to help her because She's almost falling out of the thing. Okay. You know what would be kind of fun? Is if I... Oh, that would be fun! Temu or AliExpress. Okay. I hear ya. I think what would be fun is splitting this down in half, doing 2 more pieces of paper, and then gluing them so it's like a gutter. You know what I'm saying? Because like I don't have like a whole one right here, but I kind of want to keep the Christmas stuff together. So let me look and see if I have something festive. Ooh, that would kind of be fun. If I did it on see-through stuff. Wait, though. That would be super duper fun. However, I'm scared I'm going to screw up the cutting of it. And if I do it like this, then I would for sure not put anything on the back of it. Does that make sense? Because I love this. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. Let me see. So if it's 2 and 9/16, which is over 2.5, that means I need like 5 something. 9/16 and 9/16. So 2, 4, 9/16. Oh, I just think I'm just shy of that spot right here. But I could do it this way. Oh, acetate and alcohol ink. Dude, is that like the old? Isn't that old? I feel like it's super duper old. Maybe it is not. Take a risk, Allie. I'm gonna do it. Two 9/16. And we can do fun things with like the leftovers of this as well. And it was 3 and 5/8. So this is 4/8, 5/8. Excuse me. I am so sorry. That came out of nowhere. Holy mackerel. Oh my gosh, 8 years ago. Wow. Yeah, that was a long time ago. My goodness. Yeah, it's an OG. That would be an OG thingy. Then here. The pattern's probably not going to match up, but I'm going to have to get over it. Oh, did I? Okay, I need to make sure that this so 3.5. I need to make sure that the pattern is actually not the... Oh, it is just there. Crap. I'm just going to cut it by hand. Boop. All right. I think this is going to be cool. I do love a good piece of acetate. But my promise to myself, promised to myself when I kept the things that I kept was that I promised myself I was going to actually use them. You know? That looks cool. Okay. And now look at me. I'm using them. I am using them. Okay, now let's see. This picture is 4 inches, so I got to cut it at 2 inches to go down the half. And right here, it is legit in half. See? And then what we're going to do is glue it like this and like this. So when it's in the thing, it looks like the deal. Trudy, honey, you can't go anywhere. Literally. I might have to have my husband come and get her and put her in the nest box with her sisters, even though it's cold, because she wants to be with her friends so bad. She does not want to be in here. I don't blame you, friend, but you can't walk. Like, for reals. So this will dry clear eventually. I'm not putting my hands far enough. I am so sorry because I haven't been watching. I haven't been watching the screen. So sorry. Okay, so there's one. And see, when on the bottom it's not as hard to get the thing in there, but on the top, it is hard to get it in there. With those 3 layers. So far, I like the glue. This is what all the professional art journal people use. I would not call myself a professional. I got invited to be a guest artist in a pretty big art journaling community. I've done it before in that art journaling community, but I have not art journaled in so long that I just like felt like an imposter for some reason. Like I have not art journaled in forever. I kind of moved on to my vignettes. I like art journaling. I feel like the only art journaling that I would consider art journaling is my scripture meditations, my scriptures. So like this, and I don't have any right there, but these. That's what only thing that I do art journaling wise. So I don't know. I just felt like, like I shouldn't do it. So right before I signed the contract, I just really felt a weight in my heart. So I did. I decided like, hey, I just don't think this is a good time right now. So I'm waiting. Oh my. Look how cool that is. That's kind of cool. And then when you turn it, this will be clear. And this will be obviously not clear. I could always write something on the back of those if I wanted to, which would be super fun. I do want to do a bigger one. I love these big, huge pictures. Those so far have been my favorite pages of the huge pictures like that. I do like this little scrapbooky-esque. But that, because I want to do something with this. This was like a moment. And I'm going to do it with some watercolor paper, I think. This is a little folder. I don't know, the person We saved them. I was like, I'll save them. I'll save them. I think I was trying. Oh, there's Lady Cluck. These are my minimal kitties. I have these as stickers. I'm going to sell. Oh, that's my Soul Shepherd. These are originals that I need to sell. They're like, I use, have stickers of those, I think. I was just fooling around with, but I didn't want to give away the watercolor paper because I was like, hey, I can use this watercolor paper. That looks kind of cool. Already done for me. Look at that. And then these is more stuff that the organizer person stuck. I don't know why we stuck these in here, but like some of these things were, she just kind of like wanted to get things off my desk. Like this is something I would have liked to have in my, this goes to my little tiny binder. Y'all remember these little tiny baby ones? Little teeny tiny baby ones. Yeah. That goes in there. And then some of the stuff I can get rid of, but like that is supposed to be in my vintagey stuff. Like why? This is sticker paper. Ooh, velvety stuff. I don't like that. All right, so do I have any more pockets available? Actually, I don't want to keep that because I have, I'm going to get rid of that. All right, so here is a picture, which is super fun. Part of me wants to put it here. That might be cool, but then part of me wants to put it here. Look at me overthinking. These are like little things. All right. So I love when I put the layered stuff with the glassine. The issue with that is that you can't really write on it, but it looks so cool. And I did sewing on this one, which I also think is super cool. And again, like I said, you can repeat stuff if you like it. Like you should repeat stuff if you like it. Oh, this is fun. These are like stamps. That's weird. Interesting. I don't know why I have all those stamps. I don't remember buying those. Okay, what is this? That's cool. Like, they're like prescriptions? That is so cool. They're so cool looking. I feel like I shouldn't use it because it feels precious, but that's ridiculous. I should use things even though they seem precious. I'm gonna start engaging state of flow mind here, because otherwise I'll overthink everything. So for me, what I have learned to do is when I start to overthink, I'm just like, activate state of flow, go 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 go, and then I just have to like make myself put things down on the paper, and then eventually like I figure out like, oh, I like that. And I always do. I always end up liking it. But I gotta stop overthinking it. Because done is better than just fussing and not doing anything. How many times have I said that? I've said that so many times. Look at me using my stuff. That is such a fragile old piece of paper. Like, when was this? What does it say? Luling, Texas. I don't even know where I got this. Who knows? But it's cool. It's gonna make for a fun page. Now, you know I'm gonna layer glassine on top, because that's what I do. Oh, Trudy, honey, you stink so bad. I don't know if this is my old glassine. The hard part is when I do the state of flow thing, it is such a therapeutic thing that I stop talking. So sorry about that. Man, I wish I had just like a sewing machine that I didn't have to like pull in and out and in and out and in and out and in and out. I just think, man, I just love sewing on paper so much. And I've tried to find little handheld ones that would be good for this kind of thing. And they did really bad reviews. So I don't know. It is completely dark outside. Sorry, I didn't realize I wasn't thinking about the time change when I did this. When I came up with the time. Okay. Just kind of creates like this little ghosting, which is kind of fun. All right. Have you played with your acetate from Hobby Lobby yet, Julie? Curious. Okay. Whoops. That's not a great line, but whatever. Whatever. Bow, 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 bow. I want to kind of want to do some little sentiment, but I don't really want to deal with the typewriter right now. I wonder what a gel pen would do over this. Let me go get mine. All right. I only found one piece of black polka dot acetate. I did cut it. Sweet. Awesome. That's awesome. I always have like this huge mess on my desk from Sundays, and then Mondays I have to like clean my mess up. And tomorrow I have my call. Instead of on Thursdays, usually my Joy Revival calls are on Thursdays, but because it's Thanksgiving, I switched it to Monday. We're doing our interactive gratitude lab. And so I have to really get this cleaned up tonight. Okay. Trying to figure out, like, is this drying? And it is, which is good. It's not, that's cool. It's not, that's a good thing to know. The sticker paper with that gel pen does not bleed or like take a long time to dry. So that's a great alternative instead of writing on directly on. I put here, if I could go back and talk to my younger self, I would say it's going to be okay. It's just stuff. Connection with your boys is so much more important, because how many of us, I know I'm not the only one, who had something that broke because of their children and you were disappointed. And I actually didn't yell or anything. I actually was very proud of myself in this moment. I didn't yell or anything, but I was super disappointed. And so I wouldn't say it was a grudge. I was just disappointed to the point where I was visibly disappointed. And they felt so bad for breaking my little antique vintage chick thing. And so kind of like it weighted more here though. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's just like I said, it's stuff. Like I'm learning how to go through the disappointment faster, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, gosh, thank you, Jesus, for giving us second chances with grandkids. For reals. Okay, so I'm going to put this. It's a sticker, which is easy. Just here on the bottom, right? That makes it fun. And then I think I am going to outline this because I can. A little messy. Again, this was just like a piece of watercolor paper that I saved and used as my background. What else does it need? Does it need anything else? I don't think so. And I feel like there's that. I'll put it back here. Oh my word. I just dumped my whole... I'll get it later. Like I said, it's always a big mess in here. You know what's hilarious? I didn't even check to see what the... That would have been a good idea. I didn't even check to see if this was the right size. I think this is a 5x7. So it's not the right size. It's not exactly the right size, but whatever. I'm going to stick it in there anyway. And it'll be fine. It will be fine. But I think it's funny how I didn't even consider that at the beginning. Usually I do. I did not this time. There it is. Why is it I guess that's just a little bit. That's so fun. I love these little layered on the bottom pieces. Okay, little flip. Bleep, bleep, bleep. So y'all seen it before, but I just love, it's just so satisfying to flip through your stuff. I love this. That's the basically big main page we did today. Very cool. And then I will figure out what to do with this. It would be kind of cool. I'm going to think more about this later. And my sweet Valentine boys. This was from my Filofax way back in the day. This was from a calendar from my Vanderspeck A6. Did not want to get rid of this page, and so I just plopped it on a watercolor page, so I just glued it. And this was a really simple thing for a card that didn't turn out. And other little things, airline tickets. Oh, I forgot to put the hearts there. That's cool. Oh, this is such a fun little thing to flip through. Isn't that fun? It's getting bigger. This needs to be, I don't know what that's all about. Oops. Somehow this turned on. All right, there. So there's a top view. So it definitely has way more I can put in it. But that's kind of fun. Like all the stuff we've been able to do since the beginning. Isn't that fun? Cool. All right, y'all. If I didn't have a sick baby chicken, I would stay on till like 3 minutes, but I need to take care of her. She's not doing well at all. And I'm sorry about all of the light stuff. Like, it's like crazy. It's so dark in here. I got to figure out that situation. But hopefully you had fun. And I would love, Julianne, do you have Instagram? You have Instagram. I think I've seen you on there. Fluffy is the best. It really is. You should, if you don't mind, I would love to see if you have any sort of art journaling account. Will you tag me? And I want to see your fun stuff that you do in your binder too. That would be super fun. Or I think you can post it. I think y'all can post stuff in the posts. Maybe you can't. I don't know. You do. I would love to see it. I want to see what you're doing in your binder too. That would be fun. Okay, cool. I'm going to take care of this chicken and see. Oh, thank you. I would love that. Take care of this chicken, get back to Christmas decorating, and next month we have, it's December, and our theme is celebrate. I believe it's celebrate. So it'll be more of the journaling prompts again, vignettes and stuff, more reflection stuff at the beginning, and then we'll do scrapbook binder again at the end of the month, and we'll see how this goes. I told my husband that with all the stuff going on, I'm going to see how, like, I'm not canceling. I'm not, like, ending the membership right this second. But, like, I don't know. We're going to see how it goes. I was giving myself to the end of the year for 2 things, for this and for the podcast. So, we'll see. Hopefully you've been enjoying it. Let me know. And tell friends, because that will help get it to a place that it can, like, really sustain and stuff. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I will see you next time. Bye.